everybody. My name is Ayaka Yoshida. Today, I'm going to do my presentation about attractive Japanese night tour to Western tourists visiting Japan. Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask you about when you think of Japan, what are some images you can think of? Probably many people think sushi, or others probably think origami. How do you think? Ramen, yeah, exactly. Everyone loves ramen. How about you? Yeah, Tokyo Skytree. It's very famous for all over the world, right? How about onsen? Onsen is a very special product of Japan, but it's very unique to Western tourists, isn't it? Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the onsen spot which has been selected as the best onsen place ever for 14 years in a row? The answer is Kusatsu. Kusatsu is a very attractive place, not only because of onsen, but also there are so many historical backgrounds, such as a place many famous and strong shogun visited and were healed because of onsen for their health, instead of seeing a doctor. And also there are so many traditional things to do as well. So I chose Kusatsu as the best place ever for attractive night tour. Kusatsu is located in Gunma Prefecture. Gunma Prefecture is here, and Kusatsu is here. And the access is quite simple and easy. You can go there by car, train, Shinkansen, or highway bus. But I recommend a first-time tourist, especially from other country, to take a highway bus from Tokyo or Shinjuku station, because they don't need any transfers, and once they get the seat, they will reach there only in a few hours. During the night tour, I made a time shuttle which begins at 4:30 p.m. and ends at 9:30 p.m. and also includes 3 main attractions to do during this time. The first thing to do, they will visit Netsunoyu. Netsunoyu is a place you can experience yumomi. Natural spring water is incredibly hot. It's like 50 degrees. So normally people cannot be bathed directly. So they needed to mix spring water with some people by using the wooden board like this to decrease the temperature. This is called yumomi. And yumomi is done by singing a special song, which is very interesting. So I want to show you this later in a short video. And after this experience, they will visit onsen spot. And I would like to let them be relaxed and refresh all of the tiredness of their day by enjoying a soak in a hot spring. This is the specialty of Kusatsu Onsen. I just picked 3 of them, but there are so many great effects on our body and health. So now we know why Kusatsu Onsen have been loved by so many, and since the shogun was alive. After the onsen, the time will be around 6 p.m. So I guess they should be very hungry. As a second thing to do, they will visit local residents of Kusatsu to have a cooking lesson with local Japanese people. I think this experience will be absolutely amazing because they will have an opportunity to share the moment with local Japanese people and also learn about both food culture and how to cook Japanese meal. After the cooking lesson, it's a time to have a meal and enjoy the party. To make this time more special, how about drinking sake? How about playing Japanese music as well? I think it will be very grateful experience for all. And after the cooking lesson and meal party, it will be around 9 p.m. So finally, they can go to the night city walking around the area and onsen called Yubatake. And also bring some Japanese traditional sweets, which will have been made during the cooking lesson. Yubatake is located in the middle of town, and it's a symbol of Kusatsu Onsen. And it has an output of 4,000 liters of spring water per minute, and it will be lit up like this during this time. Furthermore, in this season, there is a big Christmas tree in front of Yubatake, decorated with so many colorful items. So this is very good place to take a picture for the memory. In case your body is getting cold, no worries, there is a foot spring next to Yubatake. And of course, it's free. So they can go there and sit down to let their feet and legs warm up and rest while eating Japanese traditional sweet. As a final spot of their day, why don't they look back and reflect on their trip? Here we'll let them be relaxed and calm their mind. So it will be very helpful for them to have a great sleep that night. Actually, I recently went there to do my research and have my own cultural experience. I would like to show you the short video. I hope it will be very helpful for you to have an attractive sight of night tour in Kusatsu. Here we go. Your mommy. Thank you for watching. During the interview, I heard even though Kusatsu is getting famous, still not so well known compared to the big cities like Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. So they really need to make Kusatsu a place to be known for many people to get more tourists from Western countries, and also make it be the main attractions of their trip. And they put forced effort for this. For example, creating the promotion video, but still other ideas have not been started yet. So this is their next challenge. However, I'm quite sure Kusatsu will be more attractive place, and I hope whoever visits Kusatsu will be happier and have a more amazing and memorable time in there. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ms. Yoshida. Now we are going to the questions and answer session. Judges, please.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I think we are approaching the season where a trip to Onsen will be highly appreciated.
Thank you so much.
In your video, there was a song in the background,
Yeah.
which is very well known to the Japanese, perhaps less well known to foreign visitors. And that leads me to my question. Compared to other hot springs, what makes Kusatsu so special? Firstly, to the Japanese, to the extent of that song being well known, and how can you sell that feature, that particular feature, to foreign tourists?
Okay, thank you for your question. I think the specialty of Kusatsu Onsen is the hot spring itself. because the hot spring has so many effects on our body, and I think kusatsu spring water is more like special effect on our body. So yeah, that's the reason kusatsu have been selected as the best onsen place ever for 14 years.
How do you make the special effects of on the body known to foreign visitors? Do you can you send a sample hot spring to foreign visitors, or how do you do it?
Special features?
A bottle of special onsen hot spring to visitors, or how do you make it known to tourists?
Okay. Now they are creating the promotion video, and also they are shooting foreign people who have experience in Kusatsu Onsen, and they are putting so many comments, which is very positive for Kusatsu Onsen. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Numata. And now we have one more question from our second judge.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you so much.
Your video makes me jump into the hot spring right now.
Thank you so much.
Well, I have the question. Well, it seems very interesting for the every old tourist from the foreign countries, but who is the main target of your night tours? The family group or the individuals or couples? Or who is the, please let me know who is the main target of the tours.
Okay, my main target is not only individual or family or women's or men's. My purpose is to get more tourists from Western people, because already Kusatsu has so many markets from Asian countries such as Taiwan or Korea or Chinese. So during the interview, we are also talking about the market from Western countries. So if everyone can come to Kusatsu, yes.
Okay. In this case, the several people has some kind of the the restriction of the foods or some allergies. Recently, there are a lot of people who has a kind of allergies for the foods. How do you manage those people who need the special care?
I think before do cooking lesson, we can talk about allergies, and if someone has special allergies, then we can just pick it out, and we can create another like special Japanese food. I think this is, it's possible to do that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Kawasaki. And now we're going to the audience for questions. Does anybody have a question? Yes, we have a lady here at the front.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
My name is Sari Matsuno. I'm from the Yokohama City University. Your presentation was very informative and it was very attractive. But my biggest concern is that you said you wanted to attract many Western tourists, right?
Yeah.
Well, many of them have tattoos in their body, and Japan is well known for not allowing those people.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about that? How are you going to tackle that huge issue that we still have in Japan at this moment?
Yeah, thank you for your question. Actually, I also had this same question during the interview, and I asked, and I heard recently many onsen spot is getting allowed to get the tourists, even though they have a tattoo on their body. And also, if we compare the number of onsen spot which can accept the people who has a tattoo, is the number is more increasing. So yeah, so this is not so big difficulty. Yeah.
So how many hot springs are there in Kusatsu, sorry, that allow people with tattoos at the moment?
I'm sorry, I don't know. To be honest, actually, I have no idea about like really number, but yes, many onsen is more like open to get more people who has a tattoo. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do we have another question from the audience?
もう一方、学生の皆様からご質問を受けたいと思います。どなたかいらっしゃいますでしょうか。いかがでしょうか。いらっしゃいませんか。ではいらっしゃらないようですので、次の発表に進みましょう。
Okay, thank you, Ms. Yoshida. Wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much.